Don't kill me. Get it. Hey.
The ultimate goal for every African, whether in the continent or in the diaspora, is to unite, to impact each other, share a common goal, succeed and build each other, and also realize that the African continent is for us to build. So it is so beautiful to see African American young men and women embracing the African culture. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa, currently living in United States of America. Next to me is my husband, who is a cultural anthropologist and here to teach South African culture and languages to African Americans or any other Africans living here in the diaspora. We are currently balancing between the two countries, South Africa and United States, and we are living in Washington DC at the moment. Culture is the main priority and the reason why we are here. I showcase the rural areas of South Africa on this channel. I showcase the beautiful rural areas of South Africa, especially the beautiful mansions that people have built post-apartheid, and I showcase the investment opportunities that are there in the rural areas and how the rural areas of South Africa are developing. This channel showcases the lifestyle in the rural areas of South Africa and the beautiful ways of living peacefully in the rural areas of South Africa. So please join me as I take you to my journey as I'm here in the United States and what we are doing to try and impact the South African culture into the Africans or the African Americans that are living here in the diaspora, and how are we able to unite as Africans so that we can be able to impact Africa as a whole. Happy Sunday everyone, I hope you are doing very well. Welcome to my apartment here in Washington DC. You know, I'm still trying to fix this apartment, but anyway, this is where we are at the moment. And I have also seized the opportunity of getting closer to African Americans who are intending to invest back into our rural areas in South Africa, to have a one-on-one connection and meeting people and be able to discuss issues outside of Africa before people can come into South Africa. Sometimes when you're doing business with people, you need to be able to be there and take that step of trying to reach out to people and coming into their country so that they won't have any hesitation when they're trying to deal with you as a business person. That's just the lesson that I have learned. If you are going to invest in any country, go over there and really see how things are going, meet people, and then you can start convincing people about your business. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And then I'm going to be going back home again, guys. I do have tours that are taking place in March on the weekend or the week of the human rights. We are just going to impact Africa so much because we are touring the battlefields as well as going into deep culture of South Africa and trying to help those who will be traveling with us understand South Africa better and also understand how they can be able to trade and do business in South Africa by being there and seeing things for themselves. I told you guys that this year is the way of doing. We are implementing everything that we've been talking about. So this is the reason why I am in United States. I am going to be here for several years because we are working in United States, we are working in South Africa, we have so many projects that we are doing in South Africa also. So the balance is just going to happen throughout so many other years as we move along in this channel. You are going to get content of me here in United States and get content of me in South Africa. I'm sure you guys are just going to be very happy because you are going to have a lot to learn from this channel. Guys, I also forgot to mention that we do have a tour. I did mention that we have a tour. It's starting on the 18th of March up until the 24th of March, where we are touring KwaZulu-Natal from the rural areas all the way to Durban. It's going to be a fantastic tour This tour is built for any African who is in the continent or in the diaspora who wants to join in and be part of this tour. It is a very educational tour. It will inspire a lot of people and also enlighten a lot of people about doing business in South Africa and understanding the culture in South Africa, especially if you want to invest in KwaZulu-Natal and you have no idea where to start. This is the platform. It's going to help you a lot. I'm going to put a link down below on the description box where you can be able to access the tour, and then you can sign in and see how we go. It's going to help you a lot, so please do yourself a favor and join us as we are trying to educate and enlighten each other. I'm doing this tour with Ashley in Africa. Please go and check her channel. Also, I'm going to put a link of the channel down below where she also talks about bridging the gap between America and South Africa and giving you all the good news about how she has managed to do business in South Africa as an African American woman. We are really happy that we are now getting the opportunity to cook for ourselves. We lived in a hotel for so many days, so now we are getting a chance to be able to cook and enjoy our food. We are still trying to learn American spices and food, so these are the things that I've managed to buy, and I'm testing everything as I go. And you guys, I'll let you know how everything is like. If you are also interested in eating right while you are living in the United States and you're not used to the food around here, I have tried so much to look for organic food. It's very expensive, so this is what I have resorted to buying, and I'm still testing everything, so I can never recommend anything up until I am sure of. But using these spices, it's just really tasting the same way as my food will taste at home, so I can say that these spices I am recommending. And also I am recommending this mincemeat. They call it ground beef here in the United States. It is very good. It was very tasty. It felt like I'm eating real meat. I've been craving mincemeat and red kidney beans, so that is what I'm going to add over here. I usually wash mine if it's coming from the can, because I think whatever juices that are there are not good. I don't know what is put inside to make sure that whatever is inside is preserved, so I try by all means to just clean as much as I can. I can never say it's perfect, but at least I have tried to take care of my health. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm going to put it into my mincemeat, and we are going to have dinner when we are done. Hey, if you don't want to see all this cooking process, probably you can skip the video towards where I am getting into the actual point of why we are watching this video and why I am talking to you about what I'm doing here in America and showing you what I'm doing here in America, especially working with African Americans to have that cultural exchange between South African cultures and also Americans, learning to know about South African culture. Guys, I know this is not spaghetti bolognese, but I usually use the pasta sauce when I'm cooking this meal, even at home back in South Africa, because I just like the taste of it. Actually, it gives me that tomato paste kind of a thing. I don't like the sourness that comes with tomato paste, so I usually use the pasta sauce to do this. Guys, I'm almost at the end of cooking this, and I'm going to show you how I tried to make 7 colors, because I'm cooking a Sunday meal, although it is mincemeat. Here we go. I had leftover rice that I'm going to try and incorporate into this meal. I had leftover mixed vegetables and pumpkin, so I'm going to try and create some 7 colors here. This is how it looked like, guys. It's not bad at all. Happy Sunday. Hi everybody again, welcome to the World Languages and Cultures International Festival for Africans living in the diaspora. It is happening here at the Howard University in Washington DC. I'm happy to have been part of this, and I'm happy to share with you what we are trying to accomplish here as Africans who are in the diaspora, and what we are trying to do to share our cultures to the rest of the African Americans living here in America. One thing I have learned to learn about us as Africans is that our cultures are very common, very similar in so many ways. Taking those cultures and trying to teach those Africans who were deprived of learning and knowing their culture, their history was taken away from them. It is really moving because you get so many people who are so much interested in knowing the language that people are speaking in Africa and not realizing that there are so many languages that are there in Africa. Being part of this beautiful international festival, it made me feel so sad when I see our young men take pride wearing our African gear and really feeling like they belong. In true sense, yes, they really do belong. It was so beautiful to see everybody else embracing our culture, especially my culture, the Zulu culture, which we brought into America. Here is another young African American man who was so happy to be wearing the Zulu gear. He said he felt like King Shaka. Instead of carrying blankets and sheets and all those things that people were telling me to have brought to America to come here, we brought our culture with us. It was full of suitcases, and we wanted to come and share it with other Africans who are living in the diaspora, especially African Americans who want to come to South Africa. They need to learn about our culture. I believe that for us to be able to conquer the world and be able to change the narrative and also provide the impact that we should be providing to the rest of the world, we need to unite. Africa needs to be known, be seen, and be felt. And this is the only way we can do that. I'm so glad to be part of this whole thing. Guys, it's been a long day. Here in Washington DC, it's very cold. Coming from South Africa, it becomes like really a freezing fridge that I'm just living in. This is how the weather looks like today. And I'm just going to sit here, curl up into a blanket, and then I'm going to post this video so that you can be able to get it on a Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope to see you in the next video, probably on Wednesday, I think, or on Thursday this week. Until the next time, thank you again. Bye-bye.